Ooh, okay. Okay, well, didn't quite sleep through the night. That's fine. We're still a growing boy. Well, yeah, we'll go 3. There we go. Okay. Now we can loot properly. Does it mean we're going to grab everything we can see? Well, maybe not everything. Many things, yes. But maybe not everything. There we go. And we are cucumbered for the first time this
Oh, I can
playthrough.
still eat this.
But definitely not the last. Okay, we have can opener. What do you got for me?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, there's those antibiotics we were looking for. So, yes, antibiotics. Code. Okay. Well, here you can. Is that better? Barely. But yeah, barely is better than that. Okay. So, well, yeah, as I did say, we're gonna touch up our clothing. So, if we do run into unfriendlies, they doesn't just get instantly destroyed. Which, this being Blackrock, not out of the question. Okay, combis check. Wool mittens check. Ooh, how much cloth do we have? We have 10. Okay. Okay, this is gonna take 2 per. Hour and 16 too. Eesh. But again, it's a military code. That's good stuff. Okay. Nice. All right, that's probably good for now. Ooh, only 2 torches. Do not like. Right, so from here, take a right, get back to the road, and then find a way down onto the riverbed. Hello? Why? Oh, god dang it! It's doing the thing. I've for whatever reason I cannot. Yeah, you can see I still got the radial there, like the little dial for starting a torch. Pour dear vrai, welcome in. Uh, you caught me just as the game was being rude. Okay. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. It's fine. I've had that happen a few times where, like, the game just refuses to accept any inputs. But no, where everything's fine, everything's good, everything is totally cool, totally legal. Hope you're all doing all right on this Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Yes. Okay, good. Had to stop there for a second. Never seen that before. I've had it happen a couple times, but yeah, I think usually for me it happened when I was holding the bow, but yeah, never a torch. So yeah, something new. But yeah, just switching to holding something else appeared to do the trick. But yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but for those of you who've been around here for a little bit and you got some channel points, a reminder: we are running a channel point challenge where having chat vote on what series we're going to play in the summer. Right now we have Hollow Knight, we have XCOM 2, and we have Control. I own all of these already, but like so many games, they are sitting in my Steam library, untouched and unplayed. So if there's one of those you'd like to see me play, you can use your channel points to vote for that. Whichever option is in the lead when I fly out Tuesday morning, that'll be the one we end up playing. So if you have a preference, go ahead and make that known with your channel points. Are we? Yeah, we're fine. We just want to go down to the river. I think last I checked, Hollow Knight was in the lead. Now, to be clear, I am perfectly happy to play any of those. I do own the games after all. I just wanted to give other folks a chance to weigh in, see what they might want. Whee! What is Control? Hollow Knight is oh, there's Timbies out there. Gosh darn it. Alright, well that's no fun. Hollow Knight's kind of like a Metroidvania. It's like a very atmospheric yeah, so like how do I even describe it? It's like a
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
yeah, you're a kind of a bug kingdom, and Hollow Knight, Knight. Yeah, it's like a bug kingdom where it's like a a huge like Metroidvania, like one of those really expansive maps, and lots of different biomes, and has a very
That'll come in handy.
how did I describe it to Andrew? Like a kind of like a mournful kind of game. Yeah, it's like somber, I guess. I see. It's a highly acclaimed, and like a lot of people, it's their favorite game of all time.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, well, we need that, so we're taking it. But yeah, and then Control. It's if you ever heard of like the SCP, it's kind of like along those lines. Or if you heard of the Alan Wake series, it's in that same universe. So basically, you take charge of the Federal Bureau of Control. It's like the kind of like an X-Files-y kind of vibe. The bureau handles like the quasi supernatural cases, and the kind of stuff you don't see in the papers.
I could use this.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, so much for those clothing upgrades. Sheesh. See, 56. Yeah, double combies. Yeah, whoever's suitcase that is, they had plans. Am I really going to carry these around? I don't know that I am. Well, here, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just stick them right back in here. So if we need to come back for them, we can. I thank you for the contribution there, Zert. Yeah, and I say, and you clearly know what XCOM is.
This stuff will come in handy.
I might just leave all that. I'll take the jerry can though. Okay, yeah. See, the Timbies are parked right out front. So let's see if we can go. So we can go this way, right? No. Well, okay. We're gonna have to go around and down. Played it before and enjoyed. Nice. Yeah. And as I see, I've seen Koru and Dunn play it. Seen some other folks do it, and I've not tried. But yeah, I've not tried anything in the XCOM uh, catalog. But in terms of like turn-based tactics, I've definitely played games like that before. I played a ton of Final Fantasy Tactics back in today. And from what I've seen, XCOM 2 looks like fun. And I got it for like super, super duper cheap. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna... Actually, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. I'm gonna see if I can goat this. So go BKR GOAT. So we can have a handy save if things don't go as planned. Like that. Well, good thing we've been hoarding bandages. Yeah, he's back up the river that way. You know, like, I mean, what would you rather deal with? That or Timberwolves? I dare say that kind of a slightly larger fall than normal will be easier to recover from than having to deal with a bunch of Timbies. How did our clothing do? Oh, it's fine. Now we are still like 7 kilograms over, which explains how much slower we are all of a sudden. Because story mode, and more accurately, story mode loot. Oh, did I? Okay, I might have goated that for nothing. Oops. Yep. Sure did. So you know what that means? All right, so lesson learned. So yeah, we want to stay on top of the ridge, then go over here, wherever that is. So I mean, that was fine. That was educational. Also, it's like a little Timby conga line going over there. It'd be adorable if it wasn't so annoying. Yeah, you saw nothing, right, Bun Buns? Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, this might be it. I didn't even know there was a way up here. Reminds me of HRV. It kind of, yeah. At least, yeah, the the color of the rocks and the verticality in parts. But yeah, the HRV doesn't really have like the rolling hills, like the plains, like the farm areas that BlackRock does. But still, yeah, there definitely some overlap there. Okay, so where? Oh, okay, there we go. I say, how the heck am I supposed to get down there? Log bridge, you brain genius. Anyway. But yeah, oh yeah, and well, yeah, there are some overlaps between HRV and BlackRock. There is, at least so far, a distinct lack of Timberwolves in HRV. Although, has anyone had the wildlife reshuffle actually give them Timberwolves in HRV? I mean, the prospect terrifies me, but at least so far, I've not had to deal with that. I don't even know if it's like if I'm remembering the description of the wildlife refresh, it said like there was a chance for it to happen in any zone. Like certain zones, that chance was much higher, like Blackrock, Bleak, Sundered Pass. You know, the zones where there are quote unquote supposed to be Timbies. But then now we're seeing them in like in PV, in Timberwolf Mountain, right out in front of Mountaineers, of course. You avoid HRV like the plague, huh? Also, why do you are you panning for gold or something? Ooh.
Thank goodness.
100% bow even. Clearly never used.
I think I can use this.
I'll leave the firewood. God, we're having enough as it is. I mean, I say at one point, dessert, I was right there with you, but very nice. Something decent this time. Price is climbing. Check possible bleed off down by that low creek. Warm day melts the shallow ice. Red gold or something better. Gotta try.
That'll come in handy.
Search the prospector's lockbox. Ooh. Wait, is that part of that? Oh, this is the late employee. Also, why is there a wolf here? Because I was the same way for a long time, but HRV really grew on me over time. Well done, William. One shot, one kill. Yeah, I think what might have pushed me, well, what pushed me into learning HRV and getting more comfortable with it was Faithful Cartographer, because there's a lot of places to map in there. Blackrock's running to glory. Really? So are you spending a good amount of time in Blackrock? I mean, I guess yeah. Especially if you're say if you're of a mind to go hunt cougars, and you don't want to absolutely free ball it, you probably want to go get that vest. Or imagine there are other reasons to go to Blackrock. I think. Oh, bunker. Yeah, there's bunker. Yeah, the bunker, and yeah, there's the mine for the code, and that is one of the 2 milling machines in the world. So there's that. Collectibles, yeah. Um, honestly, it's if you gave me a straight up choice, I'd take HRV. But then I have spent way more time in HRV than BlackRock, so that probably has something to do with it. But oh, actually, you know what might have nudged me over the edge more than anything? I mean, yeah, it was partly Faithful Cartographer, but also it was doing what it was specifically trying to get comfortable enough with HRV to make it out in the Darkwalker challenge. Because used to be I would actually start in HRV and then cause like you if you start in a zone, you've got that 15-minute timer before the Darkwalker spawns. I would use that and try to get done with HRV as fast as possible. What bullshit is that? Just fucking ran up on me. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I didn't want to use this. You know what I mean? Really, a direct hit only takes out that much. Roads in Blackrock. I mean, yeah. Blackrock is definitely more built up. There are like interior parts where there clearly are not in HRV. Well, with one exception, but we don't necessarily need to. Well, yeah, that's more of an. No, I should take that. I was oh, that's an opt-in thing, but no, you do. You've got the you got the one bunker that is going to be there for everyone, and then you got the other bunker which may be there, maybe not. Okay, yeah, they're gonna run around. They're probably gonna bleed out. Well, no, I hear them. Yeah, there we go. There. Enjoy that in your kidneys. Hey, Freddie B, welcome in. How's your weekend going? We're just out here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Your head is thick, William. I'm sorry to break it to you. Hope you're having a good weekend. You bought a doggo? No, those aren't doggos. Brady, those are Timberwolves. Whatever happens to them, they deserve it. Yeah, we're having ourselves. We're back to story mode, and this is episode 4. We're in Blackrock, which is one of the more unwelcoming zones in the game. We get all right. Good. Election in Singapore soon. Yeah, saw. That's the people for like. There was some talk among the Singaporeans I know here, and someone let slip though if the PAP wins. Like, come on, this is Singapore we're dealing with. If the PAP wins, it's like, how much are they gonna win by? And the Prime Minister wouldn't have called the election if he wasn't absolutely sure they would get good numbers. That's a yeah. This is where we want to go. They've been away. Yeah, well they've been here, so it's easy to lose touch with, shall we say, competitive electoral politics, especially if you hang around here. They were. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I did catch that, and I think if I remember correctly, I've been here when there's been another election in Singapore. I think citizens can vote while abroad. Is that right? Like you go to the embassy or the consulate. I'm fairly sure that's where they voted. So better that than having to fly back. Oh, must we? All right, fine. I'll do this just in case. Yeah, we're just gonna walk the dog up to the prison. It's fine. It's like asking if a third party is going to win the U.S. or the Lib Dems. Without, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, look out for the Workers' Party. For those of you who are not familiar with Singaporean politics, the PAP has been the ruling party as long as Singapore has existed. I think it was like in 2011 there was an election and the PAP got, I think, less than 70% of the vote, and that led to a party-wide freakout. Okay, give you an idea what their standards are. Now, I would say like the opposition parties they've sniped a few seats here and there, including they've taken some off of ministers. But for the most part, yeah, it's the PAP show in Singapore. You can't vote in mail-in votes if you're overseas polling. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, don't call it a one-party state, and definitely don't say there's a Lee dynasty. They don't like that very much. But for all practical purposes, yeah, it's the PAP show. And yeah, as Brady B was making clear, the chances of any of the opposition making serious gains are low. Workers' Party has been shaving bits off. Oh yeah, they have been making gains, but it's not a. They're well again. They are what in Singapore politics the opposition is supposed to be. They're both make noise and they are opposition. They exist, but at the same time they're loyal opposition and don't actually pose that much of a risk. So let me. Excuse me. I will. Let's see. What are we doing here? So we got that. Oh yeah, we got to. Open locker number 2, and then check the lockbox. We can drop some stuff here. Not whether it's about how super the supermajority is. Okay, put a couple more in there. Keep that. Oh, I don't actually have a revolver, so I'll put that in there. Okay, put the heavy stuff. Spare clothing for now. Okay, there we go. All fine and lovely. Okay, so let's go check that locker, or excuse me, the lock box. Lockbox. Got having flashbacks to the presidential debates with Al Gore. Imagine being nostalgic for that. Oh, there you go. Hide your items out of sight of the convicts to avoid confiscation. Oh yeah, don't you worry, game. I have played through this episode before. I do know what happens if you walk in with contraband. Oh wait, do I have to go all the way around again? I do. Rude. But alright, fine. Okay, remember, press and hold. Press and hold. Actually, didn't I have a sprained wrist from the, Oh, wait, no. That was from the goat, which didn't happen in this timeline. I was say, wait, I shouldn't be able to handle a rifle. No, it's fine. It's fine. That was in a different Mackenzie cinematic universe. I very nearly took that shot, and then thought better of it. Although, in fairness, so did the wolf. Okay, yeah, we're here just to check that the lockbox. Yeah, if we're gonna be coming through here on the regular, I probably it would behoove me to go ahead and clear things out. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. I was saying, oh, I'll go in here and get a skillet. No. Yeah, episode came before skillets were in the game, so no such luck for us. A gold nugget of moderate size, now of little practical use.
Useful.
Ooh. I say, gold nugget, who cares? Rabbit skin cat, now I definitely care. Ooh. Oh, archival report. Blackrock Oral History, Volume 8. I helped build Blackrock, helped bring steel and bricks in from the mainland. But we also sourced rock and stone from some of the quarries at the foot of the big mountain. Rock and stone to the bone. I guess that's why we were all there. Blackrock Mountain. There were mining folk all around that valley, so it was easy to find help to put the bones up on that prison. Some died, some would wander off, but we all got paid and the thing got done. Can't say much for the mean look of the place, but we built it strong. Nice enough place in the summer months, Great Bear, but those evils are winter's evil things. Wind came whipping down from the mountain, screaming after you. Okay, we got one more of those. Check those. Okay, so we did that. Got the aggressive wolf, and there's one more out there somewhere. Here. You know, despite playing through episode 1 and 2, actually no, episode 2, excuse me. We had no weapons in episode 1. Yeah, despite playing through episode 2, I still feel way more comfortable with the bow than I do, well, pretty much any other weapon. Excuse you? Where do you think you're going, young man? Hello? Okay, well, that thing's pretty well toast. All right, but it did the job. Otherwise, I think we probably should finish it. So we're gonna be dealing with them eventually. Hey, Vi, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. You know, we're just out here playing in Timbyville, where all the wolves are definitely behaving as intended. Okay. So yeah, I guess that shot was ill-advised, but you know, we got what we came for, which is another dead wolf. Are we gonna have to? Yeah, we're probably gonna have to deal with this one too. If we don't deal with them now, we're gonna deal with them later. Probably during an Aurora. So I feel like those are coming. Who? Wait, that one's bleed. Is that the one I shot through the fence? I think it is. Huh, okay. Well, job done then. You had your port taken out yesterday. Nice. That is a very positive sign. Hurts a bit, but you'll make it. Oh, good. And you know, if there's the fact they took it out suggests they don't feel a need for it anymore, which is very welcome news. Okay, now we gotta drop off all of our stuff so we don't hand over any of our hard-earned loot.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
You're literally indoors, Will, but fine if you insist. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, we probably got to move everything in here, don't we? Can we even do that? Well, here's one thing that'll help. Um, we'll drop the rifle. So we just leave that right about there. 'Cause that's like about 5 kilograms right there, which will help. Okay, move all those. Fine. Move those. Fine. Okay, hold off on those. Okay, fine. Good. Lovely. Here, let's go ahead and feed Will real quick. We will laugh in the face of food poisoning, apparently. There we go. Okay, put all those in there. Yeah, the 6.5 liters of water really doing a number on that. Okay, now if memory serves, clothing-wise, we get one layer. Actually, I don't even know if we get hats at all. Yeah. I can't remember if they take underwear, but let's just play it safe. We'll take off the good combis. And yeah, I don't think we even get a jacket. So you get like a shirt, we get one set of pants. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. Here, we'll move those in. It is very much almost full. And we are now cold indoors. Okay, we're gonna save over that. And then we're gonna see what, if anything, we lose. Clothing-wise. We got one set of undies, one set of socks, our boots, one set of pants, and a sweater. Because, oh wow, gee, Christmas, look at that. Yeah, they sent us out with no hat or gloves or jacket, so that's probably how they expect us to come back. Excuse me.
Wow. Shit. You made it.
I made it.
I guess you're tougher than you look.
I found stuff to help the warden. Medical supplies.
Yeah. You'd better get in there to see him. He doesn't look too good. But first, you gotta let me frisk you. Mattis would have my balls if I let you sneak a knife in here.
Well, you have your fun there, bud. You've not seen all of episode 4, just bits and pieces. Well, yeah, you're catching us pretty early. Yeah, we're just now into chapter 2. Oh, and Vi, thank you so much for the contribution to the summer series. Yeah, Vi is all in on Hollow Knight. And frankly, I would be delighted to play Hollow Knight.
Who the hell are you?
Relax. I'm your neighbor in cell 15.
Oh, yeah, Mathis's pilot.
I cleaned you up the best I could. You might have a broken rib. Maybe more. Mathis opened up a couple of bad cuts on you, so I stitched them up. Gave you a shot of antibiotics. Hopefully that'll prevent serious infection.
Yeah, Brady, 4 out of 5.
Thanks. You seem to know a fair bit of first aid.
Well, I'm married.
He gets hurt a lot.
I know a doctor. And, I get hurt a lot.
With friends like Mathis, I'm not surprised.
Oh, Mathis is no friend of mine.
We'd better hurry before the guards come back. There's something I need to tell you about the prison.
I'm listening.
Solitary. It's on its own locking circuits, separate from the rest of the prison. Mathis and his guys, they haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, yeah,
But
Brady,
when
yeah.
they do,
Story
When
mode,
they
4 out of 5.
do, they'll get Donner out, and there will be hell to pay.
We've played through 1 through 3 on
they
stream
blame
already.
you for Donner?
Mathis thinks I used some kind of override to keep Donner locked in there, even when the rest of the cells went haywire.
Well, did you?
No, I can't figure it out. But someone is out there messing with the system, messing with Mathis, and keeping Donner inside.
I might have an idea of who it is.
You see someone out there?
Not saw, but I talked to someone on the phone.
Right. The old rotary phone system would still work. Redundancy for when the sat phone goes down.
Right.
Shit, they're coming back. Get back in your cell.
You gonna be okay?
Just don't let them find you in here. If you get to talk to whoever was on the phone again, do whatever they ask. Because right now, they are the only thing keeping us all alive.
Think we can trust him?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Run, Will, run!
Hey, how'd that happen?
Wow. Yeah. Must be glitchy.
These idiots think I'm a fool. They don't think I can figure out what happened here. But they were too chicken shit to take care of the warden themselves. And sent you out into the cold to do their dirty work. And you, risking your life to save a guy you don't even know. What a fucking Boy Scout.
That's me.
Now, why did
I
that
still don't get it.
Why did that get asterisked out?
Don't you see that in this new world, Mackenzie, Boy Scouts will be the first to die?
And yet, here I am.
Well, smartass, if you're gonna make yourself useful, you're gonna make yourself useful to me.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
And why am I gonna do that?
Well, because...
Hard case. Right.
Get back out there, pilot. Go find out what's wrong with this place.
What do you have in mind?
Well, obviously there's something wrong with the power. Though he's been no help, a map in the warden's office shows this place has its own power plant, so... go check it out. Get me some power, so I can open the gates to Solitary.
Right. Power. Solitary. Got it.
And Mackenzie,
Yes?
don't dawdle. Or... the warden gets it for real this time.
I mean, define dawdle. There's lots of side quests out there. Hate to leave those undone.
Mathis said to give you this.
That doesn't look like a coat.
That's 'cause it isn't. It's a bit of a map. Shows the way to the dam. Looks like you can just follow the power lines or something.
It's cold out here. I won't find the dam if I freeze before I get there.
Do I look like a guy who gives a shit? You don't want to freeze out here? Then get moving.
Trying to read that, but...
Bastards. At least this map looks real enough.
Okay, well, we're... Oh, yeah, I guess we're close enough to the fire where we feel okay. Can I read that map? Let's see. Nope, archival report, letter, gold nugget. Oh, they didn't take my gold nugget off me, somehow. Okay, well... I mean, we know. Cabin. Oh, right, yeah. Trailer. Yeah, so we want to get up there. Problem is, this river here is not frozen over. So we got to go around and about. Oh, yeah, and oh, wow. They actually gave us 6 matches in a can this time. And we kept all the clothing we went in with. I feel like there's some farming opportunities there. Yeah, it is also very late and very dark, and I don't feel like going about in those conditions. We did put the bedroll in here. Very good. Excuse me. And we can put that right there. Excellent. All right, let's get geared up. Actually, see if we can do some repairs there. No. Yes for the rifle. Every now and then your sister goes abroad and you cat sit for her. Like, you're most relaxed other than when you're the one on vacation. That makes sense. Yeah, the cats do kind of have that that effect on people. At least people with their head on straight. Okay, we'll take some walking around food. Okay, check that. That. And yeah, we'll take 2 full boxes. Okay. Maybe we'll do 3. We got 2 cans. Oh, take our torches. All of those. Okay. And the rifle. Now, Brady B, I have to ask. I think I've heard you, talk about your work situation, and you don't have to share more than you're willing to. But I'm just curious, how much vacation time do you get? Yeah, this needs a lot of work. I guess one, how much do you get, and then 2, how much do you actually have the chance to take? Because like there's, as any American will probably know, like having the vacation time and being able to use it are 2 very different things. Because I don't like if Singapore is one of those places where there's either official or unofficially official pressure to, don't take vacation time. You're burdening your coworkers with your selfishness. I know that's mostly associated with Japan, but it does happen other places too. Okay, there we go. It's now high midnight, and we used up about three quarters of that cleaning kit, but we got the job done. Okay, we'll turn that into tinder. Oh yeah, we got us. Well, no, I think our clothing has been sorted out for us because, again, story mode. Only have one torch. Oh yeah, and we got. Okay, 5 kilograms under. Oh, and the bedroll. Okay. Well, we'll make it work. Entitled to 10 days off a year. Carry over 5. Often loot calculated to the hour. It needs to be clear within 2 to 3 months. I see. As our opportunities to take them? Okay. Yeah. We don't have to go into that if you don't want to, but I do know the feeling. And we're going to wake up to a blizzard. Awesome. 10 straight days of vacation would be unlikely. Okay, it's light enough, but yeah, the weather sounds absolutely not good. So we'll do some repairs while the sun comes up, warms up the world a little bit. Taking a day on short notice every now and then. Okay, so it's not. No, it's not like a total hellscape, which is good. I say not too forcefully. Okay, are we ready to go? I think we're just about ready to go. Oh, here, let me grab something. And we'll do that. Hellscape adjacent when things get rough, but not quite. Okay. Well, in this economy, maybe. I don't want to say that maybe all we can hope for. No, we can hope for more, but not my favorite. It could be worse. It could definitely be worse. Okay, looking for that. Those. And we'll. Yeah, that's the wrong direction. Yeah, we want to go here, and that wolf is over there. So either we go down the road, or we cut through here. But yeah, we can't go across there. We got to go across the bridge. Okay, that is acceptable. You went from I'm definitely leaving by September, and then and then Tariff-geddon. Yeah, it may take some time to think about it. I'm right there with you. I was ready. Yeah, I was making I was making plans to go because I've been trying to get out of journalism for years, but then and yeah, I do the usual like trawling through LinkedIn and whatnot. So yeah, maybe this, maybe that, but and then it's like oh well, the global economy is going to be on fire for a while. Good luck. It's like, well, damn. Oh, fuck off. I kind of need that arrow. I mean, it will bleed out eventually, but I don't... It's going to be halfway to Sheboygan by the time it does, most likely. There we go. Yeah. We can kind of keep up. The tracks don't go away immediately. It just kind of feels like it. Did it double? No, those are deer tracks. Okay. Focus up now. Really? Oh, sakes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, if I'm going to carry around that bow, I got to have something to do with it. Or something to use with it. Otherwise, it's just taking up space in our pack. And am I willing to go out of my way and, like, delay progression to do this? Yes. Yes, I am. And, like, this is what we're meant to do, right? This is the whole reason they put the the blood trail in the game. You're supposed to track your kill like a hunter. But as you know, if you ever tried doing this in sandbox mode, are you fucking serious? It's freaking out, it's yowling, it's panicking, it's running for its life. So, oh, I have time to go nom on this. Fucking, just die already. God damn it. And you know where it's going to die. It's going to die within, within sight of a pack of Timberwolves. Don't you look crosswise at me. I will shoot you out of spite. Look, just give me my arrow, and we can be all square. You're gonna watch Severance? Okay, no worries. Appreciate the lurk, Brady B. I will take your word for it. I am so out of touch when it comes to TV. That I know. I heard that. I heard it die. There you are. I should just shoot you again out of just out of sheer principle. But no, I'm not gonna do it. See, it's good. Okay. Well, I don't watch a ton of TV. I only have one streaming service, and that's Shudder. So that's more. I think there's some TV series on there, but yeah, it's mostly movies. Yeah, most TV I hear about, I learn of secondhand. But yeah, it's not unlike a lot of my experience with like the AAA video game market. Some comes out, people love it. I say, okay, well, if it's that good, I'll come around in 2 or 3 years. And usually I do. I did it with Elden Ring, did it with Cyberpunk. Oh, hello. Hang on, letters. We are pleased to inform you that your paper Black Hole Collisions in a New Architecture for Dark Energy Cosmology has been accepted for evaluation and potential publication in Canadian Physics Review. As the publication process moves forward, we'll be in touch with you should any issues arise. Warm regards, B. Tonkoff, Editor-in-Chief. We don't know who that's for, but I think we can guess. You do the password sharing in this part of town? I see. Right, so we follow the road. To that bridge. I think you might stop off at the substation. These free internet costs $130 a month. Holy heck, Vi! Like, does that come with like a free massage package? That is extortionate. Like, where do you live? Nome? Well, okay, I mean, I say that knowing full well that the behavior of American ISP
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
and their monopolies, so I mean, that's a ridiculous price, but at the same time, I can believe they're charging for it. We're getting reports of a suspicious person wandering the valley. Any interest in knowing the place and time? Intersects with the old stone cabin on the lake east of Blackrock. Ah, bricklayers. They charge for data usage. Wow. Still remarkable, but okay. Oh, hey, Will. Yours is 130 without direct payment. Okay, clearly I've been away from the U.S. for too long. guess okay. You know, part of me wants to share what I pay.
I could use this.
But now part of me doesn't. You had to keep upping your plan to get unlimited usage. Ooh. Not great. I mean, I get it, but
this.
Not great. Yeah, enjoy the nap, Will. Appreciate you lurking. Hope the weekend's going well for you. Let's pop in here real quick and warm up.
Abandoned. Some kind of substation control. And shelter. For me, anyway.
Yeah, because I got... Okay, I know... I think when we were having our issues while playing episode 2, I know I talked a lot of mess about my ISP. It turned out to be not their problem. It was Twitch's servers.
This stuff will come in handy.
Maybe, yes. But, you know, my ISP, I pay like 140 Hong Kong dollars for gigabit internet. That's like $20 US a month. Your boyfriend pays $30 a month for better service. Ooh, yeah, that is...
What have we here?
That is rough. Oh, we have a storm lantern. Oh, thank goodness. That'll make looting much easier. But yeah, so it is.
Too much stuff to carry.
Does sound like the classic set of issues with American internet service providers. Well, I hope they at least they treat you. They at least give you decent service for what you're paying for. Although I probably know better than to hope. On the bright side, you're moving in with it.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, that is definitely going to be an upgrade. Well, good. I mean, yeah, I know. I know moving's a pain. I know this intimately, but if you move to a better situation, why not? Let's see. Archival report. Oh, Blackhawk Oral History Part C. I knew one of the first wardens out there. I cooked for him just like I cooked for the rest of them. Got to know him pretty well, as you do with folks like that. That fellow would throw these questions at me over dinner. What do you think about this, about that? I mostly shrugged when he tried this on me. What did I know? But I had been doing the same cooking during the war. I was used to it. He had a good head on his shoulders. Good enough for those kind of men, anyway. But he had some funny ideas about punishment. Likes the lectures and preaching type stuff. How the land would fix them. The prisoners, I mean. The Black Rock Mountain. That being in that terrible place was their mission. I never understood any of it.
There it is.
Oh, hey, Melderon, you died. Oh, no. Made it to day 46 and started Stalker. Hey, nice. Have you played much Stalker previously? But yeah, any PB is reason to celebrate. Okay, can we reasonably assume that, given that it was Stalker, was your issue wolves, perhaps? Because I can believe it. But good to see you, Melderon.